So if you're building apps in Replit, perhaps with Lovable, Bolt, and any other AI no-code platform right now, there's a high chance you're doing it wrong. Most entrepreneurs fall into at least one of these 5 mistakes, and one of these mistakes literally deleted an entire database for an actual company. Hey, I'm Johnny Nel. I spent years building businesses the old hard way, managing teams, scaling operations, and doing everything manually. Today, everything I built, from automations and no-code infrastructures to fully AI SaaS products, has AI helping in one way or another. Firstly, let me quickly show you this. In South Africa, we call this a braai. I build with AI tools that, in my opinion, anyone can learn to use. My mission is simple: to help creators, entrepreneurs, and business owners get clarity with AI. Let's build smarter together and enjoy this video. So here's the thing, if you get these 5 things wrong, you're not just fixing bugs, you're throwing away days, potentially weeks of work. I've personally been in the seat where my own project collapses, my agentic teams restarts from scratch, all because of these mistakes. Let's break down the 5 mistakes that kill apps specifically for Replit and how you can avoid every single one. Mistake number 1, misconfiguring run commands. Right, so you've hit run, nothing happens, or worse, Replit throws you a blank screen. If your entry point is wrong, you waste hours blaming your code. I've personally scrapped multiple projects because I thought the framework was broken when it was just a missing line in Replit. So what was the solution here? Always define your run command in Replit. Point to the correct entry file. If your app runs on a port, specify it. Replit isn't guessing, it needs directions. And also ensure to have a README file or a Replit MD at hand. Ensure to tell the agent to create that so that you can always direct the agents to go back there for reference and not itself trying to hallucinate. That fixes the crashes, but the next mistake, it can literally leak passwords to the world. So mistake 2 is misusing secrets. For example, your app keeps breaking, your APIs are failing, and you think it's your code, but it's not. Replit doesn't read .env like your local machine does. Hard coding credentials not only breaks your app, it exposes sensitive keys. I've personally chased phantom bugs for days when the issue was just missing environmental variables. Always use Replit's secrets UI, add fallback logic, and log missing values. You'll thank yourself later. That saves your keys, but the next mistake is sneakier. It makes Replit itself crash under the weight of your app. So, mistake number 3, overloading the memory or CPU limits. So, you've uploaded a big data set or run an infinite loop, and suddenly your whole app crashes. Every REPL runs in a container with limits. 100 meg CSV upload. Yeah, everything crashes. I've experienced this with our own apps. We've built beautiful apps, but then they fail because of this. So the solution for this is to stream your data, optimize loops, and remember that Replit is fast, but it's not invincible. Treat it like a lightweight engine, not a heavy-duty server. That'll keep your app alive. But the next mistake is really brutal. It can wipe out production databases. Picture what happens when an idea becomes a working app in just a few days. Inside our school community, that's exactly what we teach. How to design, build, and launch AI-powered apps without touching a single line of code. The 5-day AI Builders Challenge walks you from the concept to live prototype with the frameworks, the prompts, and blueprints we use in our own launches. And there's a lot of additional AI value inside of the community as well. You're invited to step inside through the link below and see how simple building with AI can become. Mistake number 4, blindly trusting the Replit AI infrastructure. So I'm sure you guys saw this on X. I'm not gonna highlight the company, and I'm certainly not telling you not to use Replit. A dev told the AI agent, don't touch production, and it replied understood. Then it deleted everything. Now that situation was reconciled. The person got their money back. There was a lot of resolve from Replit's side, which I thought was fantastic from a customer service point of view. But remember that agents can hallucinate. They don't care if your database is real or critical. That just shows us that entire production systems can vanish in seconds. Use agents to generate ideas, not override code. Now again, taking into consideration, you can plug your GitHub repository into Replit and run it from there, but always review the changes and use the Git snapshots. Never just give the agents unsupervised control, even with the fully autonomous feature that Replit has currently built in with Agent 3. That will help to protect your data. But here we are at the final mistake, which is even subtler, and it can lead to breaking your build at the worst possible time. So mistake number 5 is deploy mismatch and broken builds. The problem with this is it works in your machine, but in live mode, you get it to be broken. So Replit's build environment is not your dev environment. Missing packaging, wrong paths, and suddenly your demo crashes in front of clients. Always simulate your build. Add dependencies to requirements.txt or create package.json. Fix that and 80% of bugs disappear. That will keep your app stable. But there's one bonus mistake that's even worse than all of these combined. Shipping apps that nobody wants. You built it, traffic doesn't get attracted to it, and you ask yourself why. Because you most probably have skipped validation. If you want to find out how to validate AI tools, AI workflows, and AI apps, I invite you to join our AI Founders Vault School community. The link is down in the description below. So when you look at it, you've got time, money, and credibility that will go to waste if you are not 100% sure on how to navigate on these platforms. For example, with time, your hours can be wasted on phantom errors. Money, API bills can be shooting through the roof, while your credits on these platforms can also significantly increase without you realizing, and your credibility. No one trusts a buggy demo, especially if you're looking for funding or if you're looking to shift it out and getting some beta testers through the door. So you stayed to the end of the video, and that tells me you build things through. Before you move on, tap the like button down below and maybe hit the hype button if you feel the video earned it. Feel free to share what you've been working with down in the description below. When you sense it's time to turn frameworks into living systems, the AI School community is ready for you, and I'll see you on the inside.